I'm Amber,
And I'm Tay.
and this is the Mood Swing Chronicles. Welcome back to episode 4, Love on the Mood Swing, where we talk about everything love, the good, the bad, the chaotic, and how we're doing with love, whether it's going good for us or not. All right, we're going to jump right into it because we got a lot to talk about. I got a lot to talk about because this love is shifting. Even though I'm in my hiatus. I'm gonna start with that. I am in my love hiatus right now. So
3 years.
3 years, 2028. At the day after my 33rd birthday, I will try again. We're gonna start with that.
That's usually when you find love, though.
And if it happens, it happens. But that's what I'm giving myself. Because and we're gonna talk about it. What just happened and what I just went through, it turned me off because it just turned me off.
Okay.
So we're gonna start. Tasha, how's your love life?
It's okay. It's okay. It's a work in progress right now. That's where we're gonna leave it at.
Well, okay. Work in progress. Are we open to dating?
Um, yes, we're open to dating. Are
Okay.
we dating? Yes, we are dating.
So me and Tasha are on two totally different sides of this. Me, I'm like, no. Tasha is open. But for me, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm good. You know, you could get a high and a buy, but that's about all I got for you. I don't got no conversation. I don't have what's your name, what's your number, what's your favorite color. I don't have any
You
starter
have
conversation.
nothing.
I have nothing.
So somebody just come talk to you. You're not gonna talk to them.
High and by. It was so great to meet you. God bless.
So be like, hi, my name is Jacob.
Hey Jacob, it was so great to meet you. God bless. like,
That's very awkward.
like I when I say and I'm at peace. Like I just told you, like I have such peace knowing that nobody's son is about to stress me out. That I don't
Mm,
have to be wondering, are you entertaining somebody else?
right.
That I don't have to wonder, is there an X on your phone? Am I taking a nap and you on a date with somebody else? Are you
Mm,
telling me good night, but you boo loving on the phone and doing all this with somebody else? Like I don't have to worry about that
okay.
because I'm at a place where I'm just like, that's just not what's on my mind. And
Gotcha.
again, if it happens and everybody just keeps telling me, see, this is exactly when you're going to find a person, then
That's
if that's
usually
when
what
God provides
happens.
it for me, then that's when He does. As long as it is somebody safe. But I'm not at the point where I'm actively like pursuing it now. Like before, I was talking, dating, like willingly wanting to know people.
Right.
I'm at the point where like I'm okay if nobody comes right now.
Gotcha.
Like I have peace knowing that I'm good right now.
But if they do come,
It's going he gonna have to come he gonna have to come real correct for me to say more than a hi bye, God bless. Like, cause at this point, God's literally gonna have to come sit down and say, Amber, this is for real. Because I'm scared. Like I'm legit scared.
I would be too after that
Like
situation.
and with our diagnosis, things like that, and with my other diagnosis, it's harder to date
Right.
because of one, the diagnosis itself
Hmm.
and telling people about it
Right.
and then having them deal with it.
Right. Sometimes, even with dating, you tell them they try to throw it in your face.
That or think they know, like, oh, okay, I can deal with it. But they don't really know what
What
comes
comes
with
with
it.
it? Yeah.
Right? So most people think, oh, I can deal with it. I really like you. I'll deal with what comes with you. Until you are put in that situation to deal with me on a manic episode.
And they be like, no, thank you.
Or I'm depressed.
Oh yeah.
And it's not just regular people's, oh, I'm going through a depression right now. Like, no, I'm in a depression.
Mm-hmm.
Can you deal with it? Can you
Most
deal with
can't.
me when I'm having an actual mood swing and I'm going through an episode and I'm something triggers me and you have like to help bring me back down? Can you deal with that? And I'm not saying I'm a toxic person as in I'm going to take my diagnosis and I'm going to use that and if I get triggered, I'm just going to run off at the mouth and say what I want and you just have to deal with that. I'm not
Right.
saying that, but there's a lot that comes with it.
Yeah.
And are you willing to actually deal with what comes with it?
Hmm.
So for me, I don't know about you. For me, I tell people early on, Like if I'm talking to somebody and I'm actually interested in getting to know them, I tell them early on, like, hey, I have bipolar disorder. Do you know what that is? Have you heard of it? Like, we gonna have a conversation because I want you to understand that I'm not. I don't want to say baggage, but that I come with a little bit extra.
Right.
Right. That's like some people like with kids. Like I don't know if you say like, oh, I have kids early on. Some people say
Mhm.
they don't say it early on. Some people say they do say it early on because you want to put everything out there. I'm a type of person. I'm gonna put it all out there.
Right.
This is what I come with. I may not say everything that comes along with it, but like, hey, I have this. Have you heard of it? What do you think?
Right.
Right. And then we can have a conversation about it. Ask all the questions that you have. Right.
Mhm.
And then we'll see how it goes from there. But it's a total difference from me telling you and you experiencing it.
Exactly. I usually do tell people early on. When I do, I tell them early on, and they think I'm joking. Like it's just this goes in friendship, family, whatever. When I say stuff, people take it like I'm joking. They don't take me seriously,
Right.
and I'll be like, "No, I'm for real. I'm dead serious." And they be
Yeah.
like, "Okay." And then when I go through a manic episode, it should be like, "Oh my gosh, you're crazy." No, I'm not. I told you this. I told you
Yeah.
how my manic episodes are. That's why I don't like to get triggered, and I have learned my triggers.
Right.
And I tell people what my triggers are. In my depressive, when I get depressed, I just sleep
Right.
for hours. Wake up, eat, shower, go back to sleep. So yeah.
And we're kind of opposite of that because I'm more of like a functioning depressive person. Where like I sleep, but I'm still doing also like daily activities.
Mhm.
Like I'm still gonna get up. I'm still gonna probably go outside. Like obviously I still have to go to work.
Right.
Like I'm still like doing my daily things, but I used to do that where I slept all the time. I don't necessarily do that as much, but I may sit there and just like be on Amazon for like hours, right? Because that brings me
Mhm.
some bit of like dopamine, or I just may not talk, right? Like that's my thing. Like I don't want to talk. Like I'm just not in
Right.
the mood. Like I'm not gonna sleep the whole day, but you're not gonna also hear from me the whole day, right? And so it's
Mhm.
like, are you okay if I'm in that mood? You're not going to hear from me the whole day. Are
Right.
you going to take offense to that? Or are you going to notice that, like, hey, I have not heard from her. That's unlike her.
Let me reach out
Let me
somewhere.
reach out and check and make sure that's okay. Or are you going to 48 hours, 24 hours, no call, no show,
Fired.
you're fired. Like, like, because men are very sensitive to a lot these
Yeah.
days. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't be, and I'm not saying that they should have their time wasted. But there are certain things, again, that some people just, you got to be a little bit more aware of. And everything is not to say, like, I'm trying to play with your feelings or anything like that. But, like, if I'm used to talking to you every day,
Mhm.
and now all of a sudden we're not talking,
Right. I'm gonna feel some type of way.
right.
That's kind of.
And so that's, I don't know. For me, I just like to tell people early on.
Mhm.
But and that's another reason I just feel like my last situation, and I'll briefly talk about it. Talking to this guy 6 months, started last not well, now it's 2026. Started 2024 around my birthday. Good for 6 months, ghost me on Valentine's Day in 2025, right?
Mhm.
So there's that. Then 6 months go by, I haven't heard from him. I'm still like on a high for him. So I'm like, no, I miss him so much. Birthday comes around again.
Mhm.
I text him.
After we told you not to,
I was lit, y'all. It was my birthday. I was like, let me just see.
and we said no.
But he texts back.
And what happened there?
So we started talking again.
Okay.
And it was fine for 3 months.
Mhm. What happened?
But then I got triggered.
What triggered you?
Somebody else that I used to talk to because he
Mm.
got married.
Mm.
But he lied because he was still on my phone. Right?
Okay.
And so that sent me into a whole spiral, and everybody was lying.
Mhm.
Now I'm asking you questions, and I know the truth,
Right.
but now I feel like you're lying. So now I don't want to talk to you no more. So now I'm like, you know what? I can't do this.
Right.
Did I mean it in that moment? Yes, but did I mean it indefinitely? No.
No.
And it was already too late. But then I think about thinking about it recently, and I'm like, he couldn't handle
No, he couldn't handle that.
what I come with. And again, I'm not saying that like you have to take every time I'm like, I don't want to talk to you and just be like, okay, no, 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 talk to me. But if we're doing good and you're saying that what we have matters,
Mhm.
me saying I don't want to talk to you, like this isn't working, XYZ, and you know that's not what it is. If what you were saying to me was the truth, you just leaving like that and just up and saying, okay, you something not right here. And
Yeah.
thinking about that now, I'm just like, he was lying.
Yeah.
Like he was lying. And you got caught. Which is why you didn't fight it. Because if I'm literally like, does this matter to you? And you like, it does to me, I care. And I'm like, okay, well, can you show it? And you just like, I mean, and then I'm like, you know what? This not working. And then I just don't hear from you. You're not even trying to fight it. Like, what do you mean this is not working? Like, so you're just gonna leave? Like, you're not even trying to keep me or have a conversation of let's try to work things out if it because it actually matters. You just go ghost. And then I try to come back because what I do when I get my clarity again, not excusing any behavior because I'm working on it. I have moments where I will spiral and
Right.
I'm not in my right state of mind.
Mhm.
And then when I come back to it and I realize what has happened and what I've said or what I've done,
Mhm.
I will apologize. Like I'm not that type of person that's just like, well, I'm gonna apologize because I know I'm wrong.
Right.
And in that moment, I was wrong because I'm like, I shouldn't have went off on you over somebody else's mistake,
Right.
even though I know you were lying to me. And it was the right thing to do. And I'm not saying I want him back or whatever. But it's just like, I'm sorry, XYZ happened.
Mhm.
I let him know like it had to do with my mental health, right? This was going on. And he just didn't respond. And so in that moment, I'm like, so you know what comes with me,
Mhm.
you can't handle that. Or you just didn't care. You could at least been like, I understand, okay, I just can't handle it. You could at least responded. But to not give a response,
I don't know. I just had this conversation with my dad the other day because he went through something some years ago, but we was recently talking about it because he told someone, don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. And in his mind, that just meant give me space. But when you tell people don't talk to me, some people take that literally. Okay, you take me, don't talk to me, don't respond. Okay, I'm that person. I'm not.
right?
Most times I'm not want to respond. So you say don't talk to me, whatever. So that's what he took it as, just like. But that's the type of person he was though. Very nonchalant a
But
little
then if
bit.
I come to you an hour later or the next day and I apologize and I'm like, and I kind of tell you what's going on and like in that moment, this is why I said that, that doesn't change things for you.
For some people, it's not. It's not going to just be like, Chad did it. Oh well, I'm not dealing with this.
Right.
So
And I would rather you like just say that.
some people don't.
Like, if I tell you I just went through a mental health crisis and that's why it came out, again, not saying that we need to start anything or whatever, but if I'm telling you my mental health was in danger in that moment,
Yes, that's different than I myself. I would have responded,
and
said that.
I don't use
No,
my mental health. Like
right.
some people may abuse it like, "Oh, I was triggered. Oh, I had an episode." I don't use that often. That's
Right.
not something I don't use that as a weapon. I don't
Right.
weaponize my mental health. Because if you do that too often, God forbid something ever is wrong, nobody's going to believe you.
Right.
I'm not the boy who cried wolf. I'm not that person.
Right.
I only use it if I'm really, and you or no, I was really like, I was not in a good space in that moment.
No. Ooh. You
And
was a
I'm
whole different
like,
person.
yeah, like that was really, really bad. And I'm like, this is like, I, y'all, I wish like I was just not doing well. But I have to learn how to like, when I know I'm not doing well, to not say something. But it
Hmm.
physically will hurt me to not say something. Like it causes me physical pain to not say something. So it's like, do I sit in physical agony or do I have to say it so I can get out of physical pain?
Text and delete. Type and delete. Just type and delete the message.
Every time I've tried that, I still accidentally send it. And it's not the same because he doesn't have an iPhone, so it's not like I can send it and unsend it.
Well, I start to send it to myself. Like I'll just
Mm,
do that now if I want to just get something off my chest because you know me, I used to just say whatever comes to my
yeah.
mind. I've been really good on not doing that, so I just send it to myself.
Mm, yeah. I've got to find a way to like, and that's another reason why I'm like taking this time off. Not because like, oh, I got hurt so bad, I'll never love again. I
Right.
have to find ways to like when I get in that moment, I get triggered,
Mhm.
that I'm not possibly ruining something that's good for me.
Right.
Because everybody's not going to deal with that. Because God forbid I get triggered 3 times in a row, right?
Mhm.
Now, so 3 times in a row I have to deal with this. No, I don't want somebody to go through that, right?
Right.
Especially somebody that I love and care about. So I know that about myself. So I have to figure out a way to like not fix it, but like work on that for myself. That I do know.
Understandable.
But is there anything that you're working on? I know you. Well, you just said that you're working on not saying things that come to your head. Which, if y'all would have known Tasha, the girl was going to say whatever came to her, and I'm like, why would you say that?
I used to have to say it. I had to.
Because I don't
And
think
like
people
it eats, like
understand
it would eat at me. I'm like, I gotta
exactly.
say it.
It's like a physical response sometimes that like happens to your body.
Mhm.
That like no, like you have to just get this out.
Yeah.
And if you don't, like your body does not do well.
At all. Like I said, I've been working on that. Somebody texts me, paragraphs or how they feel about something. I just be like, I'll admit that I'm wrong. I apologize or whatever, but I'm not gonna just say what comes to my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what I've been working on, and also just
Mm.
communicating better about what I need when I'm
Okay.
going through a manic episode or even being depressed. But I'm working on just not even relationship wise, like even friendship wise, family wise. Like I had to tell my dad, like I'm not really up here to help you with, dealing with your things. So I can't give him what he needs right now. Cause
Right.
me and my dad, we talk a lot. And even like Christmas break, we talk maybe every other day because I was dealing with my own stuff and I just couldn't be present for him. So I had to communicate that with him. And he was like, okay, thank you for communicating that to me. And I had to tell him like, well, I need you to do the same thing for me. If you not up to talking, you need to text me. Same thing with my mom. The holidays are a big trigger for her. And I'm like, well, you can't go MIA. You need to at least text me like, I'm alive. I'm okay. I love you. I'll talk to you when I can.
Right.
So that's been the big thing, working on communication.
So when it comes to, because you mentioned something like kind of just communicating your needs,
Hmm.
when you are in a high or in a low, what do you, how do you communicate it? What do you feel like you need from your partner? Are you the person that needs space? Do you need them to be there? Like, what do you need from a person in that moment?
When I'm going through a low, I definitely do need them around. You know me, I'm not someone that I have to be around my person 24/7. That's not me. But when I'm going through a low, I do tend to be more clingy. So I will communicate like, hey, I need more attention. I need you to be here. I need you to talk to me more. Versus when I'm on a high, I still probably want to be around them too, but this is like a different experience. Like I don't need you to be on me, hugging me, all that stuff. I just need you to be present with me.
Mm,
We can do stuff, but the low is where I really like need my person.
right.
What about you?
On a high, definitely. I'm like, I need to see you, talk to you every single
Mhm.
day, like second of the day, because that's just how I feel. Um, but on a low, I isolate,
Mm.
and I typically don't want to see people. I don't want to be around people. It's probably when I need to the most, though.
Mhm.
And so it probably, I'm not going to say it. So if I'm in a low and I'm in a really bad depressive episode, they have to notice.
Right.
I'm probably not going to tell them like, hey, and sometimes I will because I am doing better at saying like, hey, I'm going low, like I'm not doing well.
Right.
But I'm not going to probably say like, I'm not doing well, I need you to sit here with me.
Mm.
If I tell you I'm not doing well, it's up to you to understand what that means for me. Or you may have to ask like, okay, well, what do you need from me?
Right.
I'm not going to be like, I need you to sit here with me and just not talk Like I'm not going step by step what to do. It's just something you kind of have to like learn, I guess,
Mhm.
as you go. But I'm not the what do you need? Like please stop asking me. Like just sit, just be here. If I need something from you, I will ask you for it.
Mhm.
But when I'm in a low, I like to be by myself. I isolate. I don't want to talk. I don't want to really be next to people. I don't mind if people are around.
Right.
But if I notice you're around, I'm probably gonna get aggravated and go be by myself. Like I want you got to be around without me noticing
Oh
you're
my
there.
goodness.
Like don't start asking questions. Don't start like being like right next to me because you know when your people are sad, like people's first instincts are to let me give them a hug, let me be
Mhm.
up under them to try to bring them, and that's not me. Back up,
I
like
used to be like that,
back
but
up.
I had to learn through therapy. Like, no, it's okay to let people in. She like no.
Like we neither of us are very like lovey dovey hug on you type people
Right.
unless we really really like you and we're in
Mhm.
that mood. Why do you think that's what I want in this moment?
They were like, "Oh, she's sad. Let me give her a hug." Like, I used to be like
No.
that. Be like, "Don't touch me," but now I'm learning to like. I actually do need a hug. I actually really do need a hug. So when I be telling people, I need a hug, and they be like, "Oh, yeah, like she really do need a hug."
Right.
'Cause I don't say it.
Yeah, and that's how I know if you're really going through something because you'll ask me for a hug, and we don't hug each other. Like, no need for me to hug you.
No, that's how my dad knows something's wrong. I asked him the other day. I was like, "Can I have a hug?" He was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No."
Like, I
So he
don't.
was like, "Okay, you need a hug for real."
But it, and if I ask for a hug, you know how probably a sad yeah I really am.
Hmm.
But I just be here.
Just be there and be quiet.
Like
Stay in that corner.
I'm okay if we like do something like we could do a puzzle or color in silence. Don't try to spark
So you want
conversation.
them to sit in the corner with a coloring book
We can color like I need you to be around
in the
without
corner.
you don't gotta be in a corner. You could be with me, like how we're sitting here, but I need you to be quiet. Like, cause I want to feel like I'm alone without actually being alone.
Okay, I got you.
Like, if I'm the total opposite, then you're gonna be mad because then I want to be with you every second of the day.
Right.
Like, there's really no middle point unless I'm like normal.
I got you.
Like, it's either please leave me alone
Or be in my
or
face.
be in my face. Either way, you're probably gonna be aggravated somehow. It's best to just not get to either one of those points, honestly. It's just really best to just stay in the middle. This is why it's like you have to take your meds. Take which I didn't take today.
Oh, I took mine. Mm, I've been doing so good.
I've been doing terrible. I am
Mm,
not starting off the year right.
I've been doing
I can
so
tell you that.
good.
I am not starting off 2026 well.
I've been
They're
doing good.
just not working.
It's been more
They're
than 30
just
days.
it's been more than 30. They're just not working.
Mm, might need to
Sidebar.
switch them.
It's going to have to go back. Because if you listen to my Man's My Business episode, you know, like Tasha's found her regimen. Tasha's found what works for her. I'm still figuring that out.
Hmm.
And Tasha told me the other day, you need better happy meds.
Yes, you need better happy pills. I'm like, do you want some of mine?
Like they're just not working. And I meet with him, I think in like another 2 weeks, and
Oh,
we're gonna have to figure
yeah.
something out. Okay, sorry, sidetrack. But yeah, it just hit me like I didn't take it because I don't know, I don't care.
Oh,
No,
I wouldn't say don't care. Maybe life been lifing.
it's just I just
Oh,
look
you
at him
just
and
don't
just be
care.
like,
Oh, not today. Maybe
yeah,
tomorrow. And then you know that what happens when you don't take them for a long period of time, they're really not going to work for a while.
because it's just like, what's the point? They're not working. That's too much.
You need different happy pills.
Yeah, I do. I need a different regimen. Okay, I want to talk about what my therapist told me.
Okay.
And I think we had talked about this before. She gave me was she a test, I
Hmm.
guess you could say. Last one of the last times I was in therapy. And she put up a list of like 100 words.
Okay.
And she was like, write down all of the words that you would want in your partner. All right. And she's like, take your time, like, don't rush, write down the words. And some of them with like very similar words, but they're different. So I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, I still write them down. I get about 60 words on my paper.
Okay.
And so she's thinking about, we call the guy Bandman, the one that the story about the guy that ghosted me. We call him Bandman.
Okay.
And so she's like, well, think about him since that was the most recent relationship type thing you had.
Mhm.
And she's like, okay, well, how many of these words did he meet? And I was like, 13.
13 out of 60.
13 out of 60.
F.
Fail. She's like, so he failed. I'm like, uh-huh. She's like, okay, now circle your top 10 of your 60 words that you require out of a man.
Mhm.
And so I circled my top 10. And she's like, okay, well, how many did he meet from there? And I'm like, 3.
Another F.
She's like, we're going even lower here. She's like, that's 30%. She's like, why are you giving yourself the emotional permission to deal with people who are failing your test? And it hit me, and I'm like, you ain't had to read me like that for one. But I'm just like, she was right.
Mhm.
Why do we give ourselves the capacity for people to come and play in our face and to waste our time? Because last year it seemed like that was all I did.
Look at your time wasted.
Was just let people, and it wasn't even like get my time wasted. I let people do it. Like, I knew things were going nowhere. I knew the other thing was being serious. I knew that they did not care. I knew these things, and I still like let it happen. And it was kind of just like, why?
Did you think it was going to change?
For one of them, no.
Okay.
Rocco knew that wasn't going to change. We knew Rocco wasn't going to change. Hence why Rocco's married now.
Rocco's just a rock. Little
Hence
pebble.
why Rocco's married now. But with Bandman, I think low key I really did think so. And I was hoping so. Did I see myself with him long term? No.
Gotcha.
But I was hoping in that moment for what we had, he would make more of an effort.
Right.
Because I was making an effort. And he said he would make more of an effort. So I'm thinking you said it.
You'll do it.
You'd actually do it.
Psych.
Thanks, Tasha.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Tasha.
Love you.
But he didn't. And so I'm just like, okay, she failed. He failed. And so she was just like, next time, even if it's not all 60, like, right, think about your top 10. And I have that list. She's like, think about your top 10. If they're not meeting a minimum of 50%, like, and that's bare minimum, like bare minimum 50%,
right,
leave. And that's off rip. Like, month 1, if you can't reach 50% in the first month, there's no point of even continuing that. Because in the first month, if you're not showing me all that you can give, you're not going to show me anything. Because that's when you're supposed to put your best foot forward, And I'm like, okay. But then I told her, I was like, well, it don't matter anyway because I'm taking 3 years off of dating. And she was like, I don't think that's a good idea. Like, I don't think that's the solution.
Like, we all keep telling you that.
Y'all can tell me everything y'all want to say. 2028. 28 is my good number. That is my number. And that is the year that we'll try this again. But I want to be more intentional. And I have to figure out a way to be more intentional. And I think it's going to take me some time to do that. So August 29th, 2028.
Okay.
We'll try again.
Okay.
If it don't work, then we're doing 5 years after.
Oh, girl, no.
And then we'll just...
We're not letting you do that.
Yeah. You have
yes,
no
we
say.
do. I'm going to tell the girls we're not letting you do that.
You have absolutely no... None of our love life are going great right now, so nobody can say anything.
I don't think all of our love lives are, like, bad. I think they're not where we'll want them to truly be, but I don't think they're like bad. But we all the girls we all agree that no, you're not taking 3 years because that doesn't make any sense.
Okay. August 29th, 2028. When the bell strikes midnight, we'll try again.
So a bell strike midnight and this man come talk to you. You want to talk to him?
Hey, Jacob.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to it.
Hey, Jacob. At midnight.
So if Jacob try to talk to you all day on the 28th, it's hi Jacob, bye, be blessed. And
God
then
bless you.
it turns 12 a.m. on the 29th and he comes and you see him and he comes back and say hi. You gonna hold a whole conversation with him?
Whole conversation.
Jacob should just walk away.
He should probably. Jacob probably should have more respect for yourself. Like legit, because you should. Why would you do that? I'm a great person. Granted, it's gonna be worth it because it's me. I don't care what nobody say, but you shouldn't be begging that much. And that's
Is it begging?
If you
or
try to talk to me for a
persistent?
whole day and I am giving you the runaround for a whole day, and then it's 12:01 the next day, and then I hold a conversation with you.
Again, is it begging or persistent? Because people do that for years. Try to hold conversations with people.
And they always say, do not talk to the person that has been trying to talk to you for years, because they probably going to end up wasting your time. Because what happened in these middle years that nobody else, nothing else worked out. It was just divine timing.
Yes. It's God plan. Yes. Anyway, next question.
Yeah, because it ain't working for you.
Oh, I guess it is. Next question.
Jacob,
next question.
12 a.m., 12:01 a.m., August 29th of 2028. If Jacob says hi to me, I will speak to Jacob.
Okay.
August 28th of 2028.
Nah.
That's going to be a great birthday. 8/28/28.
Oh, yeah.
We lit.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
Ah, okay.
But we somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob, just don't talk to me that day. I really ain't going to be thinking about no man on my 33rd birthday.
No, you're going to be lit.
Exactly.
So
like, I really ain't gonna be thinking about no man on that day. I'm gonna be celebrating me the day after. What's up? But that day, like, it's all about me. I don't care what anybody say.
Jacob.
Apparently, one of my friends told me, she said, this is the year you're gonna get engaged. Like, how I'm going from not having no man to
Oh,
all the
yeah,
way
she did say that
engaged.
last night.
I'm confused how I'm getting engaged.
It's the start of the year. It happens. Did you see the couple? Sidebar. Oh, it have to do with it anyway. I guess she's a woman again. She had was a trans man, and then the guy that she's engaged to, he used to be gay.
Yes.
He was dating men. I guess he's back. I don't know how their titles. Don't want to mess that up. But yes, it took me 18 weeks. 18 weeks. They're in love.
Are they?
Yeah. That's what they say. We can't tell people that they're
You're
not in love.
You're absolutely right.
But they've been delivered.
I wish them luck.
I do too.
I hope that works out.
I want to see the wedding.
Because
I want to see how that goes.
I hope it works out.
I do too.
And not because whatever. I just don't know how that would work necessarily for anyone.
I have heard stories, people, they meet and then 2 months later they get married and they've been together forever. And I heard other stories, other things happen.
So I hope it works out.
I do too.
I don't think I could ever be with someone that quick. Mm-hmm. One, because again, what we come with.
Right.
I don't know about you, but I fall very hard, very intensely.
Very fast.
Very fast. Mm-hmm. And like, I'm legit that person, and people joke about it, but I am legit that person that feels like within the first week, I am in love with this person. Yeah. And this is the love of my life. Like,
I start off like super in love, and I start subtracting.
And I subtract the love.
And when I get to 0,
100%.
Goodbye.
100%. Like, I am not the person that love builds. Mm-hmm. It subtracts.
Yes.
100%. And so for me, I'm going to start off madly in love with you.
Hmm.
And by week 18, I'm absolutely going to despise you.
What the heck did they do within
And
18
that's why
weeks?
I don't think that could work for me. But what did you do in 18 weeks for me to fall in love with you? The same thing that you could do in 18 weeks for
Nothing.
me. Exactly. So, but if it worked for them, the opposite also could happen. So, if in 18 weeks I can fall madly in love with you for me to detransition and marry you,
I think she's already
why can't
detransitioning.
I fall madly out of love with you and despise you?
I don't know. Maybe they found their person was each other.
I
They
did see
get to
that though.
they
And I
understand
definitely
each
did
other.
think that was very interesting. I didn't
Mhm.
know that he.
He was married to a man twice, two different men, twice.
Could you do that?
What, be with a man that was married to a man twice?
Yes.
No, no. It's enough to worry about a man cheating on me with a woman I can't handle a man too. No. But at the same time, like she was dating women
Right.
and he was dating. So it's like
They're both in the
in
same boat.
both, but
Yeah.
that's like I don't I some people date bisexual men. I don't think I can do that.
Yeah.
I have no problem being friends with them. I love people that, they love who they love. They, I had a coworker that did that. Power to her. I cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I.
Yeah. But I respect that person. I think we went out somewhere and I went to the bathroom and I met a man and he was telling me like he's bisexual or whatever. I was like, okay, kudos to you for being honest, but no thank you.
Right.
No thank you. Rather
Because love
than,
who you love.
yeah, just not me.
It's just not for me.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
And I have no problem with you. What I do have a problem with is the men that be on the DL.
Right.
That's where I think it's a difference.
Mm.
Like, you could have just told me you
But
like what I
I
like.
understand that too because the way that this world is, you would think and hope that everybody could just be out and just because who I love should not affect how your life goes.
Right.
It's dangerous out here. And me just wanting to love who I love should have no effect on you. But it's dangerous for some people.
It is, but I feel like it's even more dangerous when you try to cover it up and you drag other people into the mess and then
True.
you have kids with them and now like you just destroy this woman for no reason at all when you knew this
True.
is not what you wanted.
Because there's a lot of stories on TikTok right now about
Girl, I be
that.
zoomed. I
There's a
get off of
lot of
work,
stories
put the
on
kids in
TikTok
bed,
about it.
I just be in into it.
I literally just saw a video yesterday. I didn't watch the whole video, but that was like her caption of like finding out that her baby dad.
Yeah, it probably was the same one I've been
I'm
watching.
like, oh,
Was like, dang. And then it always be what like their friend that be in that girl face. It's just like you
mm.
be now I gotta hurt both of y'all because why would you do that?
And this is why again, 3 years. Like I'm just gonna take the time off because it's so much going on in the world right now. That's for one. There's so much going on in the world right now. Everything is going crazy. People are going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I feel like a time that I just need to be by myself. This is a time of isolation because who just it's just too much going on right now for me to think about dating. I'm like I'm trying to elevate myself and my life. I'm trying to make more
Right,
money. I'm trying to do
right,
what I need to do, make my life happier.
right. I get that.
And I just don't have time to be stressed about no man. I just don't have the time to be stressed about no man. And I'm just so
Gotcha.
excited about that because like that is just
The more
amazing for
the
me.
more you say that, the more this man just gonna come knocking
It's
at your
just
door. Like, stop saying that.
I'm just gonna keep saying it because it's just making me happier the more I say it. And again, all my friends, shout out to Tasha and the rest of y'all that are okay with actively still dating because that is amazing for y'all, and I love that for y'all. And I will be sitting here with my popcorn and my tea, listening to y'all stories because I have none for y'all.
Well, I have none either. I'm gonna just start telling y'all TikTok stories and
Well,
see if y'all believe me.
we're gonna see them. Why would we believe you?
Cause y'all don't be on TikTok. Y'all be on Instagram. So I see it today. Y'all ain't gonna see it for 2 weeks. And then when I tell y'all about it, when I see it, and then y'all see like, oh my gosh, yes, I already told y'all about that.
I'm going to know that it's not your story.
True, but still, you wouldn't know.
Like I don't think that you.
I would never say y'all no DL story. I'm sorry.
Like I don't think you
Oh
understand. Like I'm
Jesus.
going to know that it's not your story, Tisha. Because
True.
I'm gonna be like, oh, what else happened? You're gonna be like, oh, I don't know. I'll let you know next week when, like, when I get the rest of the tea. Like, you just gonna cut the story off and be like, yeah, but that's all I got for now.
I think I'm just okay. What I'm gonna start doing is just sharing TikTok stories that I heard, so we can discuss stuff.
Yeah, let's do that because I'm gonna have nothing to discuss. I don't do dating apps,
Hmm.
even though keeps trying to get me do the dating app with me. No, I will not do a dating app. I
Yeah,
don't do
past
dating
tense. I don't
apps.
do dating apps anymore either. But I think it would be good for you.
Yeah, no, no, I won't.
You just swipe, 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 swipe.
Dating apps, and I've done them before, work for some people.
Right? They don't work for everybody.
I am not that person. Um, and they only work, and this is gonna sound so terrible, and some people are gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, why would you ever say that?" Blah blah blah, whatever. Dating apps only work for conventionally attractive people. They only work for people who can go out to a bar and get 10 guys to buy them drinks in a night. Because that's what you look for on a dating app. You look for who is appealing to your eyes first.
Hmm.
And I'm not saying like, oh, I'm super ugly, I'm hideous, whatever. I am not the model type. Like, I'm
Hmm.
not a tall, skinny, Coke bottle shaped girl.
Right.
I am a fully figured woman. I am an average looking woman. And that is fine. I don't need to look like nobody supermodel out here. That's
Right.
perfectly fine with me. And dating apps don't work because if you're not like just a conventional person,
Hmm.
if you don't have a certain body type for people, if you don't have a certain lifestyle that people are looking for,
Right.
it's certain things that people are looking for nowadays.
That they
Dating
don't
apps,
even have.
right? Dating apps don't work,
That makes sense. No.
right? If you're not, I'm not a homemaker. I tell everybody this. I am not Susie the homemaker. I am not cooking dinner every night. I am not washing your clothes every night. You will not come home to a spotless house every day. That's not me. I'm not going to be that stay at home wife. I am not going to be a stay at home mom. That's not me. These men want traditional women with non traditional values.
Mm.
That's not me. I don't understand that. You want your woman to work, but also be a housewife.
Yeah, it's either or, to be honest.
That's crazy. And I'm going to choose to work. You cook and clean. That doesn't make any sense to me. And that's what they're looking for. And every time I go on a dating app, I'm like, y'all aren't even serious. You're on here for what? To waste people's time. Nobody actually sets up dates anymore.
No.
Nobody knows how to communicate. People don't even have their notifications on dating apps. So you're swiping, swiping, swiping for 3 hours. Then you're not on a dating app for 3 weeks. I literally had a guy. I just matched with him 3 days before. I went to go do a pop up at Nebel's Night Alley or like one of the night markets.
Hmm.
I see him.
Hmm.
I'm like, I tell my friend that I'm working with, I'm like, I just matched with that guy on the dating app. I see him.
Hmm.
I just matched with him a couple days before. She calls him over.
Oh Lord.
I'm like, because he kept walking by. And I'm like, I said, okay, if he walks by again, we can stop and talk to him. He walked by again. He's like, oh, that must have been a long time ago.
Sir was 3 days ago.
But again, then you see people in person and they're not who you expect. There's certain things like that. And that's probably just what it was. Like, I don't put a bunch of filters on my pictures. So my pictures are how they look. But you may
Right.
see somebody in person just be like, well, they look different than I thought they did. Or maybe he just started talking to somebody, whoever, or he was just like, I'm just taking a break because everybody that I talk to is just this and that, XYZ. But I had literally matched with you. And I had just created that dating profile because we had just got back on it together and we
Yes.
were doing it for each other. So I had just created it. So it wasn't even to say that, oh, you did this 3 months ago and I had just saw it 3 months. Like, no,
No, it was
it
three
was
days
recent
ago.
and that's okay. But to lie about it is crazy when I just matched with you. And if this was you, you might have had a different response to it. But I was just like, it's okay. Have a good day.
Yeah, my responses be different, like, because I'm not on no dating apps. But in the past, like, even if I match with them in the past and they see me in person, they don't come say hi. They just stand there.
There.
They just stand there and be like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" Like, "Oh, remember me?" No. And then you will tell me who you are. Oh, okay. Well, you could have said hi instead of just like literally just standing there. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's very
Because they don't know how to approach people. And that's another thing, like, dating apps have given people, and I'm not even going to just say it's men because it's women too, they've given them a way to hide behind a different personality than they actually are.
Right.
And then you finally meet them in person and you're like, who are you?
True.
This is not the person I've been talking to. Like
Catfish without
that
really being
hat
catfish.
fishing, cat fishing, height fishing. Like, what are we doing here? Like I
Voice fishing.
voice fishing is yeah, and that's why they start having those like voice memos that you can leave on dating apps now because it's all been a big thing. I don't have a very high pitched voice. Like my voice is
Hmm.
pretty deep for a woman, and if your voice is not deeper than mine, there's nothing that we can do here.
Gotcha.
My voice is too deep for yours to be higher than mine.
Yeah.
Like that's insane.
I
They're going to think I'm
my
the man.
voice not even that deep, and I say the same thing.
Like no,
Like,
because why it sound like I got more testosterone than you? It's like So I don't do that. But also what comes with that is, but I know some people that have done really well on dating apps, and
uh-huh.
like I'm happy for like I'm glad that works.
Yeah.
I just wish like it could work for me, but it don't, because it's easier. Like it be attractive people on dating apps. It just we not attracted to each other, and that's okay.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But what I want to be attracted to is being loved safely and properly,
Correct.
and that's what again these 3 years are for me to figure out how that works for me and what
Okay.
that looks like for me
Okay.
because I don't know that yet. And I don't know if you figured that out yet.
I'm still figuring that out. Um, I have always been. How do I say this without sounding mean to certain exes? Um, like I can be myself around you, my
Mm-hmm.
family, but if I like certain people that I have dated in the past, they didn't like once they really got to know me, like oh, I don't like that. Don't wear that. Don't listen to this. Don't do that.
Mm.
Don't watch that. And it's like, Dean, do you even like me for real?
Right.
Like you don't like nothing. I would like to watch you tear apart any like artists I like, any shows, like how I dress. And it's just like you don't really like me for real. Like, well, I do like you, but what do you like about me? Cause you just tore everything down. You know, I used to wear like scarves all the time.
Right.
Like, I don't want you to wear a scarf. I don't want you to look like this. I don't want you wearing makeup. Like, okay, you don't like me for real.
Right.
So I'm learning to be comfortable to also find I feel I can be myself around you. Like I can be silly, I talk a lot sometimes. I can just be throwing like weird topics out there. If I can be like that, then that's safe for me,
Mm.
myself. Which I it's been okay. I have been able to be myself.
That's good. I've realized a lot of people they like because you always say this, they like the idea of you.
Yes.
Or that how I like to think of it, they like the silhouette of you.
Mhm.
But they want to fill it in with the parts that they want and to kind of make it who they want you to
To
be.
be, yeah, or like I always say, like they have this idea, this vision of me,
Right.
and then when they see me and it gets on me, like, okay, this not what I thought it was. Like it is. I literally tell you A to Z how I am, and you just picked out K, T, and Y.
Right.
So that's your fault, not mine.
And then try to input other letters and numbers in here
Yeah, and
that
that's
don't fit
again,
my algorithm.
it's not my fault. It's yours.
Right.
So I also learned to just leave when I see that okay, they don't really like me for me. So I just be like, okay, bye, see you later. We'll be
Yeah.
friends.
We can't be friends.
I mean, if we talk for let's say a month and be like, oh, this ain't what it's supposed to be, we can be friends,
What we need to be friends for?
associates. Because
We could be
sometimes,
social media friends.
yeah,
That's about it.
sometimes,
You can comment on my stuff. I'm gonna comment on yours, like a post here or there, but
yeah,
there's no
social
need
media
for us to
friends.
communicate. I feel
Social
like,
media friends is cool.
yeah,
No, not some people.
yeah. Like there's really no need. Like a lot of times, there really is no need to keep up with anybody after like things didn't work out. There's no need for us to keep in contact.
I think certain. I have a friend. We've not even friends no more, but we're like associates at this point. But we talked for a little bit. We're like, okay, like this, we don't really like each other. We don't connect on that type of level, but we connected as a friend. So we was friends for a while. I mean, it's my fault. I just stopped texting. One
Mm.
day, that's just me. My friends know. So yeah, text me. I text you. Sometimes I don't respond back. I love you, but I just be forget. I reply in my head a lot. I do that with you. Or
I
I
used to take offense to stuff like that, but I really don't anymore because I understand like people. I
life
do it
be
now
life, man.
too, and I'm like, dag, I forgot to respond. I'll fall asleep. I'll do doing something else. ADHD brain starts taking over. I get caught up in a video or a movie
You're like,
or
oh, I'm gonna call him back, and then it'd be
yeah,
3 days later. Like my dad, I'd be like, I'm gonna call you back. He was like, all right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'd be like, no, I'm gonna really call back tomorrow. Come, I call him, hey, that you. He like, see, good night.
exactly.
So it's not like I do it on purpose. It's just that I get sidetracked very
Unless it's
easily.
something like I know is important that I have to talk to you about, I don't get offended. But if I know if it's something important, then I'll know that I need to remind you, like, hey, don't forget to call me back, or I'll just
Yeah,
call you back. So
because my mind be
yeah,
everywhere.
and it happens. Again, I'm like that now. You be like, thanks for calling me back. Like, oh yeah, I definitely fell asleep. Or I
Yeah,
forgot to
I
do
can do
something.
it to y'all, but when y'all do it to me, I don't like
Don't
it.
nobody pay attention to that. Anyways,
I do.
if there's anything that you could tell your younger self, one thing that you could tell your younger self when it comes to love and dating as you know it now, what would it be?
Listen to my parents.
What did they say?
My dad said, "Don't talk to boys until you're 25." Listen to my parents, but no, all jokes aside, is probably listen to my dad. Though. Probably wouldn't really seriously date until I was 25. Like it's like date, get to know multiple people, but nothing's very serious until then.
Hmm. And see, I would say the total opposite.
You would say date them all
Not date them all,
when you're younger.
but I would say learn how to date
Mm,
earlier on. Not be
mm-hmm.
super serious.
Right.
Like, not think everybody's the love of my life and high school sweethearts and have to be with everybody like 10 plus years.
Right.
But I'm a late bloomer.
Mm,
I didn't start talking to people until I graduated college, really.
okay.
Like, I didn't have my first actual quote unquote relationship, if you can count 6 months, until last year. Well, 2024, so 2 years now, almost.
Mm,
Right. And so having to learn everything now, basically at 30 years old, of what I want, what I like and dislike,
mm-hmm.
is a lot harder to do than if you could have learned the ins and out of men at 21.
Right. Okay. I get
I would have
that.
much rather learned how, I don't want to say sucky, but like the tricks of the game back
Mm-hmm.
then. It's
Yeah.
much easier to get your heart broken and move on at 21 than it is at 30,
True. True. True.
because now you're thinking about settling down and things are more serious in your life now,
Mm-hmm.
and now you're still
Getting played.
right. It's still the same game, and now you're like, dang, I should have already saw that red flag coming, but because I never experienced it before, I'm
Mm-hmm.
experiencing everything for the first time.
Gotcha.
And so for me, I would say try earlier,
Okay.
talk to people earlier. Maybe when I was younger, try dating apps earlier.
Mm.
Not so much now, but maybe try dating apps earlier when you're younger. Just go on actual first dates, like go on
Yeah.
dates, right? And like not sleep with people, not sleep around and do all this
Right.
other stuff. Like people think that's what dating actually is,
When it's
but actually
not.
go on dates, learn how to have conversations, learn what kind of dates you like and what kind of people you like.
Mm-hmm.
Get dressed up, go have fun. Learn how to let people treat you,
Right.
like how they should treat you. Like men should do this or men shouldn't do this, or this is what I do expect or don't expect. Learn
Right.
that younger, because then you have those boundaries set for when you get older. And you're not having to now still set those boundaries or learn those boundaries at 30 plus years old.
Mm-hmm.
And now you fighting with these 20 something year olds because that's what the 30 year olds want to date now.
Because they dumb.
All right. So that's what I would say. So we're gonna see what these 3 years of enlightenment bring me and peace. I'm so excited. Are you excited for my 3 year hiatus? Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it has nothing to do with me. I'm still gonna be around you.
I know, but like, are you excited for me to take these 3 years and just not hear about my anything for 3 years?
I'm excited that you think that that's going to happen. Yes, but I know you, and yeah, it's not going to last. I give you till maybe September.
You give me until September. You think that's a long time though.
It is
So
a long
that's
time.
close to the year. So,
Yeah.
but it's still only 3 years. So maybe September 2028. We never said what September.
No,
Yeah.
September of this year.
Anyways, thank you for joining us on episode 4, Love on a Mood Swing. Until next time, Protect your peace. Take care of your mind. See you later.